It's good to be live again. It's good to be live again. I feel like it's been a bit. There we go. There we go. Crimson Guitarist, what's up? What's the announcement? I mean, you gotta give me a sec first. I've been live for like 40 seconds. You gotta give me a sec. We gotta let people get in here. There we go. Also, I need to do some stuff on the YouTube side of things first. So I always do multi-stream. Takes a sec for YouTube chat to pop up, but that should in a second. But I got to enable a couple things. Boom. There we go. That's one. Where's the other thing I have to do? There we go. There we go. How are people doing? How are folks doing? It's been a bit since I've done a normal stream. It's been a hot second. Hey, why did I have... What is this? Not MVC4, holy crap. Yes, that is going to be a big topic. I would have been live like an hour ago, but I was finishing up stuff for stream and was just had the state of play up in the corner of my screen of like my living room. And it was just this like, wait, no, wait. Oh my God. Holy crap. This isn't real. Like it just kept going. And I was just like, okay. I only got like 5 minutes. Could you leak me a sneak peek pretty please? Sneak peek? Sure. I don't know if I believe you or not. That's fine. But sneak peek is the announcement will be a way for me to like pretty majorly upgrade some of the stuff I've been working on. How about that? How about that? So it's going to be something I will need... Like, I'll need help with from you guys, but also when I'm like, oh, this is going to be a big, like, this genuinely could be a, like, I don't want to say life-changing, but it could genuinely be a, like, enormous starting point for my content. But there is not enough people here yet. I gotta wait a sec before I do the, you know... They don't want you to make a big announcement right beforehand. Excited for Marvel. Time will tell if it is actually Marvel. There is a distinction. There is a distinction. I say this as someone who, like, I really liked Marvel, like, in general before. I kind of got super burnt out on the MCU, but I do like Marvel a lot. And... obviously, I've gotten way more into fighting games. Marvel vs. Capcom was always something that was like looked super sick, but I couldn't quite get there. And so this game looks amazing. Also very funny. Apparently Marvel 4 is trending right now, not Marvel Tokon Souls or Marvel fighting game. It's Marvel 4, which is very funny. Wisely Plus coming soon, hopefully, but that's what I said. That's what I said. Like, I won't front. It is an ad campaign. It's just one that the deal is kind of crazy. So I'm like, you know what? Fine, let's run it. Let's make it a big deal for me. It's an ad campaign, but there will be a lot of stuff for you guys as well. How about that? I will give more details later. Yo, what's up, Outcast? Marvel's doing something special? Yes, we're gonna watch it in a sec. So today, plan for today, I'm gonna go over the big announcements, hiring editors. I already have some editors, but this would like allow me to pay them a lot more and like get stuff up more consistently. Like, they're not a ton more, but this will like, I'd be able to get stuff up more consistently. I'd be able to pay them more. Because one of the things with like having editors but not being able to pay a ton is that I don't expect a quick turnaround, because I know like, hey, I don't pay enough to ask people to get something up super quickly. So like there's a lot of stuff involved. All right. Ad campaigns are chill as long as what you're... Yeah, I'm never gonna like... I'm never gonna... Well, okay, that's not true. I was gonna say I'm never gonna apologize for doing an ad campaign. I would if I realized that what I was doing was like, oh shoot, this is for a company I don't want to support, or like this is for whatever. But in this case, it's the deal that this company is giving me is really, really, really good. And I'm like, okay, let's run it. Let's figure this out. And like, I've literally used their product before, so it's fine. I'm going to stop talking about that though, so we can let people filter in. Like I was saying, today on stream, I'm going to go over that announcement. It is not a bait. It is a big deal. There will be stuff for you guys as well, even if you can't help out, because I get it. Totally get it. We're going to go over Absa. I have not been able to go live since the Absa announcement. I was at Combo Breaker, and then I was traveling, and then I had like... I've been basically traveling for 2.5 weeks. Because I went to Fusion Major. Not in a mean way, but are you trans? No, I'm not, but I'm supportive. My stream is queer positive. Were you absent for the announcement? I was not absent. I was literally part of the announcement. I was the next thing on stream was me and Brosa. But I want to go over the trailer. I want to break it down. I want to go over everything. I also want to play Absa in Rivals 1 to kind of show people what to expect. I did this a bit with Atlas before he came out, so we're going to do this again here. Or I did this with Olympia, my bad. So I'm going to do that again here. And then there is the Street Fighter 6 Season 3. Street Fighter 6 Season 3 exists. Also Elena, and I'm really excited to play Elena. She's a character that I've been super pumped about, so we're gonna give her a shot. We're gonna play that. That'll probably be the end of the stream. Probably gonna finish with Street Fighter 6 gameplay. But like I was saying, like right before I went live, or was going to go live, there was maybe the biggest fighting game announcement I've ever seen. Maybe? Actually, did you also see the Mortal Kombat collection? I did. But I'm just not a Mortal Kombat person. Let's go. I love a good bald stream. We love the streams where I don't feel like I need to wear a hat. So true. Is it spelled collection or collection? I think with a K. I would assume with a K. I know everything else they did was with a K. All right. But yeah, we're gonna absolutely go over the Marvel announcement. If y'all don't know, we basically got Marvel vs. Capcom 4 announced today, except not really, and some people might argue even better. It's an absurd announcement. Genuinely wild. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I almost wish I was live when it went up, but I wouldn't have been watching this. I don't watch the PlayStation State of Plays. I don't have a PlayStation. Why would I have known to watch this? I mean, I don't need to beat around the bush. We're getting ARCSYS is making a Marvel tag fighter. So the people who make Guilty Gear are the people who make Guilty Gear are making and made DBZF and made, or DBFZ? DBZF, yes. And like, oh my god, I cannot believe they're the ones that are doing this. I'm so excited. Balance might be bonkers, but excuse me, yes, I'm not joking. We are gonna watch the trailer. We're gonna go over it, I promise. I lost my mind because I saw the ARCSYS pop up, and then I saw Captain America's shield. I was like, no fucking way. What? There's absolutely no way. And oh my god. Balance was never a concern for Marvel. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I've always said that if a Marvel game came out now that I'm into the genre, I would at least give it a shot. All right. How we feeling right now? How we feeling? That was crazy. Hello, Tori. We are gonna be watching it for sure. That announcement by itself delayed my stream going live by like an hour because I was prepping the final stuff for stream, and then everything just happened. And I had to like see how Sajam reacted to it, and I had to see how Max reacted to it, and like I will watch plenty more people because every single person is just like, no, there's no way. Oh my god, there's no way. Holy shit, there's no, like that was me in my room by myself. Made you yell in your home? Yes, exactly. Same. I've heard multiple people say that they think this is the biggest fighting game announcement ever, and I don't even know if I can argue that. I think this is a bigger announcement than Street Fighter 6, than, you know, when Strive was announced, than Tekken 8. I don't know if it'll be bigger by player base or what. I mean, Marvel Rivals certainly has shown the power of that IP still, even if we're all burnt out on the MCU. But Max is still analyzing the trailer. He'll be analyzing the trailer for the next 12 months, and I don't blame it. I am not smart enough. I am not like, I know fighting games. I'm not smart enough to know all of the super intricate mechanics yet. I am just going to sit there and be like, oh my god, it looks so pretty. It looks cool. And that's the analysis you're going to get from this stream later. You predict Marvel's coming for CSGO, and we're going to get a attack shooter. Yeah, I saw you don't have to play all your characters. You can do main with support. I'm really interested to see if it's like a ratio system. Kind of like Skullgirls. It's grown so much. It has. It's grown enormously. It's just Infinite was so bad, and then like the MCU has kind of died off. But I think there's enough things recently between Spider-Verse and some other stuff where I'm like, oh wait, I still like Marvel. I still like superheroes. I'm burned out on the MCU. I like all the stylized stuff. And goddamn, is it gonna be stylized. All right. Thunderbolts was good. I heard that. I heard it was gonna be good. All right. I think I've stalled long enough. It's Sony. It better have Miles Morales. What's up, Smokey? Considering the trailer announced with 8 characters in it, which, I mean, I don't want to pit people against each other, but I've already seen memes that are like, the Marvel Token or Toucan. I don't know. Token? TOKON. I don't know. Marvel fighting game has already announced more characters than 2XKO. It's like, oof. Like, and there's been more in the trailer than are playable in that game. That being said, still excited for that game too. So, yeah, we'd better get Miles, and it better be a different character, not just a Spider-Man costume or skin. 2XKO still looks good? Yeah, it does. It does. It's just funny that that game's going to launch with 7 characters, and Marvel's going to launch with, well, not launch, but it's shown 8, which, if they're doing a 4v4 fighting game, it better launch with a lot of characters. All right. I don't know if we're getting any more people for a little bit yet. I think it might be time to do the announcement, because I'm going to be promoting this a lot. I'm just going to be straight up. This is going to be something you're going to hear from me for about a month. So give me a second to hit post on a couple things on social media. Left the Discord. It ain't you. It's just not inactive. Yeah, that's fine. I know that the Discord is getting more active, but it's not there yet, which is fine. Whether someone or not someone is in the Discord or not is not like a huge deal. The Discord's just for people that want to keep hanging out and talking about it. All right, let's make some posts. There we go. So, I'll actually pull up the images I just shared. Actually, wait, why am I doing it this way? This is a dumb way to show everybody something that I've made in lower quality. I can just share my screen. Why wouldn't I do that? This has to be the most scuffed way to do this, but I don't care. Anyone having awful performance with Rivals since the update? I have not played since yesterday's update because I was working on this stuff. All right. All right. So I said that it's going to be an ad campaign. I'm not going to front about that. That is absolutely true. I'm going to be doing a Factor campaign. You have known them. You have heard them. Maybe you love them. I don't know. They promote on a lot of different things. The reason I'm doing this, because I will be straight up, one, I've eaten their stuff before. It's good. It genuinely is good. It's nice, high quality meals that are like chef prepared. They are delivered straight to your door, less than 2 minutes in the microwave. You're good. Obviously, different than cooking at home. I'm never going to be like, oh yeah, super. It's great. It's better than that. But like, better than putting in some pizza rolls, 100%. The bigger thing is that Factor's deal is absolutely crazy. So, you guys get 50% off and free shipping on the first box. I get more than double whatever you're spending. You can eat them cold if you are slime from the yard. You can. So Factor, the way they do this is obviously they're assuming that people are going to be that they're going to be like sticking in, and if you do, that's great. If you do, amazing. If you don't, if you're like, hey, this wasn't for me, but whatever, I still got some meals out of it, great. I'm getting paid more than double that first box. And so, because of that, I have made... Did my mouse just die while I'm... Oh, no, there we go. I have made a whole campaign around this. That way you guys have actual reasons to support me on this. Because I'm not going to be like, hey, you should do this, and that's it. Bam. We also have this now. We got the little tracker. We got the tracker. You can do !factor in chat. I need to update things with one more thing, actually. I just remembered that. I have to put it in my stream title, or else it doesn't count for some reason. Does Factor have picky eater options? It does. It also has very good options for basically any diet. You can set it for, like, if you want calories, if you want protein, if you don't want calories. There's a lot of different stuff. But, yes, you'll be able to choose from over 30, I think it's 34, 35 different meals. One second. I am actually updating a few things right now. Is Absa Breakdown going to be later in the stream? It will be. It absolutely will be. Don't worry about that. We're going to go over Absa both in Rivals 1 as well as the trailer and see what things might have changed. Okay, one sec. I just remembered I have to change things. Or else the Federal Trade Commission can get mad. My title is too long. There we go. All right. So, the thing about the Factor campaign is, like I said, they genuinely pay a lot per person that signs up. And it's something I've had before where I know that I feel good about promoting it. So, one sec. Let's move to this and share my screen. Here. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a promotion. This is going to be going on for the month. I will be doing way more streaming this month. I was going to be able to anyways. This just timed up really well. If y'all know, I know that I've like don't specifically say what my job is, but because it is working with kids and has to do with like summer vacation and everything, I just have some more time off. So I'm going to be streaming a bunch, going to be making a lot more videos, and I'm going to be promoting this in it. Big thing here, this isn't a bit. It's not at, like, oh, you can't see my mouse. The get out of debt being scribbled out, that's not a bit. I lost my job like 2 years ago and was unemployed for a while. I've been fine now, but I genuinely did go into debt while I was unemployed. It's just part of, like, I have to buy groceries and eat and, like, feed my dog and things like that. So things are getting better. It's not like I am drowning in debt. But with the amount that Factor is paying for this, there's a certain dollar amount or a certain box amount that if I sell that many boxes, I will literally be out of debt. And that's in addition to a bunch of other stuff. So, the other things in here, I've set it up so that you guys are getting a bunch of rewards and milestones. This is the big thing. This is the actual big announcement. Factor is powering it. This is the actual big announcement. Do you know if the deal works in Canada too? I don't know. You would have to click the link, and then I know they like have you put in your address or area code to like make sure they deliver there. So if I sell 10 boxes, if we get 10 boxes bought, I'm going to be bringing back the game show Board the Platforms. This is a show that I did a year and a half, 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, no, it's like 3 years ago now. I have a guest on from a bunch of different people, from a bunch of different video games, all platform fighters, and they are answering questions like, which blast zone will this person die off of? Does this combo kill? Like, who wins this trade? what percent will this person, like, it's a platform fighter game show, kind of think Sajam's Will It Kill, but with like a lot other stuff involved in it. It's a show I really like running. It's also not just me and chat. It's me and 3 guests. I used to do it monthly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it monthly or not, but I will absolutely be bringing it back. As long, as we can get 10 boxes. If we do 20 boxes, I will start making IRL content at a future major. I've done a little bit of this. If you noticed, some people saw that I was filming at Combo Breaker. That's also because Combo Breaker is like, the Rivals team hired me to work at that. This is stuff like not just vlogging, but also like doing Q&As with people that are there, like man on the street kind of stuff, like a bunch of different things. Like that sort of deal. I want to make in-person stuff at least one of them. 30 boxes. I'm going to start up something brand new. Something that I'm calling Wisely Wars. Wisely Wars is going to start with Rivals 2 and Melee. I would love to do it for some other games. At first, this was going to be like, oh, I'll just do it for all the games that I play. I don't have the time or money for that. Do you have the promo code? If you click the link in the description, the promo code works automatically for it. So, either in the description on YouTube, or if you type !factor in chat, you can get that. It doesn't work for you since you have to redirect from Canada. Let me get that for you. Window. Try that. I don't know if that works or not. We will find out if it works for Canada. All right. So if I sell 30 boxes, if we get 30 boxes, I'm going to start up Wisely Wars, which is not just going to be a one-time thing. Right now, it's going to be for Rivals 2 and Melee. I would love to do something for Rivals 1, PM, Street Fighter, whatever. These are going to be online tournaments with a small prize pool. I will be paying commentators. Like, we're going to make this legit. And what I want to do is actually bring back something that I've seen other channels do for a bit, and then it always stops. I'm not saying that I'm going to keep mine going. But if you guys remember King of the Cube from Toph, and then there was God of the Mod from Mango and like a few others, I really want this to turn into a like regular show match event. What I want to do is have the winner of each bracket, so the winner of the Melee one and the winner of the Rivals 2 one, be the first competitors for those. So that way, whoever wins the Rivals 2 one has a like 1st to 10 show match versus, I don't know if I get whoever got 2nd place, if I bring in someone else, and that will start the ongoing series. That's the goal for it right now. That's the goal. The online tournaments would be free to enter, open for anybody. And then, the show matches would be ongoing after that. At 50 boxes, you may have noticed that my computer likes to shut down randomly during stream or just has issues. A lot of the parts on my computer are literally a decade old. I built the core of this computer back in 2016. I want to replace it. I'm going to keep my monitors. I'm going to do whatever. I need a new computer really badly because this is the same computer that I use for streaming and editing. And like, it's the reason that when I stream Rivals or Street Fighter or some other games, I have to turn the settings down, everything like that. I really want to upgrade my computer. I think it's at the point where I just fully need to replace it. I've talked to other people. They kind of agree. Code works in Canada? Hell yeah. Wait, is that the little thing? I don't know. I'm waiting to see if it pops up on the stream widget. I need to see if it's working first. Let's see. Actually, let's refresh. It says include factor 70 of our partner on the stream title. Yeah. It tells me how many clicks I've got. That's interesting. It has not gone through for people if they are doing it, but I appreciate y'all checking it out. But yeah, so at 50 boxes, I'm going to replace my computer. At 75 boxes, I really want to do a Rivals Workshop character jam. I really want to do this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been wanting to do a big event. The way I'm imagining this is that I work with, I know Muno from the workshop scene has literally said, like, yeah, I'm super down to work with you on this. I want to get some guest judges. And I want to have people, like, I want to do a, like, here's the thesis or here's the theme for the characters. Everyone has 2 weeks or everyone has, you know, a month, whatever. Go nuts. And then at the end of the month, we can go through a ton of them on stream. Would it be a Rivals 1 or 2 character jam? It'd be a Rivals 1 character jam unless Rivals 2 Workshop is announced before this goes live. I genuinely thought about, like, messaging Edalus and asking, but I don't think this will go live after. If this becomes an annual thing, I'm super down to do it for Rivals 2. Super down for that. But yeah, Rivals 1 Workshop, character jam, give everybody the same theme, and have them go nuts, review a ton of the characters, and then actually what I want to do as well is run a bracket for those characters specifically. Both with, like, the creators of the characters as well as anybody else who wants to enter. I think it'd be super fun. What's ARCSYS Marvel? We will definitely talk about that. And then big one, 100 boxes, or I guess technically 96. I didn't realize that it capped at 96. I thought it capped at 100. Shout out bald Rivals players. Well, thank you. I mean, the thing with the character jam is I would give a theme and, like, a certain power level as well. Of, like, I want these to be roughly in line with the Rivals cast, and I want it to be, like, roughly in line with the Rivals cast, and I would want it to be, like, this theme. So, for example, I could say, like, everyone has to make the theme of duo or puppet, and I'm expecting a bunch of puppet characters. Instead, everyone makes Muppets. Like, whatever. We'll see. I kind of think, like, there's certain things. I know that there's been one recently of just, like, everyone has to have a, like, influence from traditional fighting games. Like, I'm really excited about this. At 100 boxes, right now what I'm planning on doing, I do need to ask them first, is I'm going to be doing an IRL event at Supernova. Because Supernova has a creator stage where you can literally, like, book time on their stage and do something. I have not asked them yet, so if they say no, I will figure out a way to do an IRL event at another big tournament. Weren't you, like, a commentator at some recent ROA2 tourney? You're a good commentator? Well, thank you. Yes, I commentate at a lot of tournaments. I commentated at Combo Breaker. I'm talking some other ones. Boxes, this is a factor ad campaign that I've just started because I am trying to do some major upgrades to my content. This is the kind of thing that will, like, a lot of these are things I want to do anyways, but are, like, I will not have the funds to be able to do within a year, within, like, however much amount of time. This is the kind of thing where I would immediately be able to start upgrading my... I'd be able to immediately start upgrading my content. I'd be able to start making better videos. The IRL stuff would be like, oh, I can get a better microphone, or I can start doing that. I'd be able to pay my editors more. And I wasn't joking. There's a spot around here, like, between the 50 to 75 where I would literally get out of debt. I would be able to pay off the rest of the debt and not have to worry about that, which would be genuinely incredible. It would be enormous. So, if you don't know what Factor is a meal delivery service. They do... Well, actually, let me just pull it up. Let me pull it up. That way I'm not stumbling over anything here. They are a meal delivery service. They do chef-prepared meals that are then frozen, sent to your door, 2 minutes or less in the microwave. There's 35 meals to choose from, I think, every single week. It's actually crazy. And, like, you're absolutely saving money on eating out. I'm not going to pretend that you're saving money on cooking, but it's somewhere in between there because you are paying for convenience, and I get that. If you want to do it, it is 50% off and free shipping on your first box if you use the code, which is both linked in the streams, !Factor. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I think this can genuinely be a good way for me to like give like a huge shot at some of these things that I want to be able to do. There's a lot of different types of videos that I haven't been able to make that because I haven't had the money or haven't had whatever. And also a way for me to, you know, pay off my bills and get better, like get back into everything. Like this could actually, when I said life-changing, it's not going to be life-changing for anybody else that's like, ooh, I had this meal. It'll be a good meal, but I get it. Whereas like for me, knowing that I am done paying off my debt or something like here, congrats. I hope that goes well for you. I hope it does too. If not, I get it. Like I'm slowly paying it off. I'm slowly paying it off with everything else. But I'm going to be super annoying about this for the next 30 days. 30 days is how long it runs. Oh, I forgot to mention. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be doing during this too. I have a bunch of stuff I'm going to be doing during this campaign. So, obviously today we're going to be doing Marvel, Absa, and Street Fighter 3 if I have time for all of them. If not, I will do some of them tomorrow instead. Has Code Wisely been good for you? The Rivals Creator Code has been great. That has been really good for me. This would likely be more, but like the Rivals Creator Code is just a great ongoing thing for me. All right, so content that I'm going to be doing during all of this, and this is stuff you guys are getting anyways. None of this has to do with like, oh, we need to hit this many boxes or else we don't get to this milestone, whatever. Obviously, Street Fighter Season 3, either today or tomorrow. Absa breakdown either today or tomorrow. It all depends on how long some of this goes. I'm going to be going over this. On Sunday, I have a challenge set up, and I'm going to be playing against one player from every single rank in Rivals 2 in a row. So all within like 4 hours, I'm going to start from Stone and play all the way up to Ethereum. It's going to be crazy. So I'm going to be playing, you know, Stone, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Plat, Diamond, Master, Grand, like literally one from every single one. I think there might be an issue with the Factor ! On YouTube, and I'm not sure why. But if you look in the video description, there's a link there. Factor is the meal delivery service. Wonder who the Ethereum player is? I can just tell you guys. Do you want to know? Or do you want it to be a secret? Also, hello. But don't worry, I will explain more about what Factor is later. I don't want to burn everybody out right now, though. I get it. Who are they? Well, right now, something I'm really excited about is I'm going to be playing a... We'll make sure to use your code. Thank you so much, Try. Thank you. So, something I think is going to be actually extremely funny, and I'm really happy with the way this worked out, is there's somebody that reached out that's like, hey, I know it's hard to find a Stone player for this game sometimes. I'm in Stone. I'm down to play. And I was like, awesome. Hell yeah, let's do it. They're like, also, my either boyfriend or husband, I don't know if they're married or not. I want to say husband, is also down to play. I was like, who is it? That would be Zeus de Goose, the number 5 player on the ranks ladder at the time of talking. So I'm going to be starting it off by playing Zeus's wife and finishing by playing Zeus. It's so funny to me. Is he number 1? I don't know if I just said top 5 because I'm never quite sure. Zeus has been number 1 a lot of time, yes. But yeah, no, they kind of came as a package deal. So I'm like, all right, that's sick. I will be starting the stream fighting, I want to say her tag is Banana something, and then I will be finishing it fighting Zeus. It's going to be so funny. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing one person from every rank in Rivals 2 in one stream. I will be doing some more other challenge streams. I'm not the only married player in Rivals. Let's go. There's a bunch of people who are married. Banana Paste? Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. There's a bunch of people who are married that play Rivals. Is the announcement the factor thing on the screen? Yes, the announcement was that. The announcement also is that I'm doing a whole, like... It's not just the factor meals, which are obviously great, and I would love people to purchase them, but there's a whole, like, milestone system involved, too, where if we sell 10 boxes, it will unlock... like doing Board the Platforms again, all the way up to 100 boxes is like, I'm going to do a big in-person event at Supernova. Fingers crossed, I do need to ask Supernova still, for sure, at some upcoming major. They're free, but you gotta earn them. Well, these are not free. These are definitely not free. You do need to buy boxes. You do need to buy factor boxes to do it. They're free? Sure. I guess. They're not. Let me be clear. I'm pretty sure it's like $41 for the 6 meal version. On the 50% off, it's like $6 a meal, roughly. And then it gets a little cheaper per meal if you get the bigger ones, but obviously you're just spending more because you're getting more meals. So we're doing that. I have a twist on some things that I've done before and have not finished, and so I want to finish them with you guys. One is the Dan Fernacey challenge, where I have to hit 1,281, or diamond, effectively, in ranked modes to surpass Mr. Dan Fernacey himself, the challenge that he set up for me. The thing is, I'm going to make it harder for myself, because I know you guys like that. Not only will I have to do that, but every time someone buys a box while I'm streaming that, it will make things harder. Let me double check some of the ones that I have written down. But it's things like, basically, you can either give me a handicap or I'm going to spin a wheel. Looks to be about 10 CAD per meal. Yeah, no, I was saying in USD. If you do buy it, make sure that you are not having like honey or karma or anything like that up on the screen, or else it will take away the code and give you a different code, which would be a huge shame. I can't tell how quickly this updates. I cannot tell if people have used it or not. And that is all right. I know that it will probably be slow. Honey's still doing their shady dealings. A lot of people just haven't taken off Honey if they knew about it before. Yep. I totally. Oh yeah. So there's milestones on like that. At 50 boxes, I'm gonna actually be upgrading or getting a new computer because I desperately need to do that. My computer is a decade old. And you guys are going to be getting a bunch of content anyways. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm still setting one of them up, but I'm going to be... There's an interview series that I started, or that I tested, actually way back at ARCSYS. Oh my god. But had some audio issues. So I want to start that again because I think it's going to be really, really cool. So I'm going to be doing that this week. The challenge is I'm going to be doing the Dan Farnese challenge. And every time someone buys a box, they can give me a handicap, whether that is making me play a different character for the next set, making me have to play without grabbing, make me, anything like that. And then I also want to beat the fighting game gauntlet, the FGC gauntlet. So I have done that a few times on stream, and I've never done it. And similar thing, if people buy boxes, I will be... you can choose what the next game is. You can force me to play secondary in the next rank set. There's a bunch of different things. Not only that, so we're going to be doing that. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out this month. I've already set that up. And then at the end of the month, I cannot tell you what it is yet, but I will have some very special content at the end of the month. Also, with July 1st, is the Absa release date. And since this campaign goes for 30 days, I will be live then. So we will have a lot going on. We will have a lot going on. In fact, one second. What fighting games are available in the Gauntlet? The fighting game Gauntlet is that you have to beat 5 fighting games like 5 fighting game ranked sets in a row. That's at least how I'm starting it. It is any games that have ranked. So for me, that would be Strive, which it would just be Tower. Once ranked comes out, it'll be easier. Strive, Street Fighter 6, Rivals 1, Rivals 2, and Melee. But if a different game comes out by that point, we can see. We can see. What is this? Oh, I see. Wait, everything just refreshed all at the same time. It says a bunch of people have clicked on it, but not bought, and that's totally fine. Totally fine. I am never going to be upset at anybody who doesn't participate in this kind of thing. Like, this is a bonus that should help me pay my bills and should help me make some big upgrades. But it's not a, like, if we get to the end of this month and no one's able to buy, I understand. I understand. I don't think it's going to be that. I have a feeling, I have my, like, I really want to get to the 100 boxes. I think that'd be sick. I think there's some really cool stuff, especially the Workshop Character Jam at 75. There's a lot of cool stuff that I want to be able to do there. But it's not a, like, I don't think that's remotely guaranteed. I think that is a, we will see. We will see how hard people come out for it. All right, actually, one sec. They said, it literally says in the thing, I'm allowed to use my own code. I want to do this. Can I do this on stream without... Okay, I'm gonna have to stop showing this on screen in a bit. Oh, hello. So I picked in the thing, enjoy 50% off your first box and 20% off your next 4. Ah, that's why they're paying me so much. Because they are expecting you to get 4. You guys already know I live here, so that's not doxing myself. But yeah, somebody was asking, there's keto, there's high protein, there's, you know, carbs. I don't even know what GLP balance is. Just double checking. I only need to get the 1 box. Then if you get 1 box and you're like, hey, this wasn't for me, I'm good. Yes, I still get paid. Whoa. Drifting Helpers redeeming all of my subs just through channel points. That is genuinely a lot of effort and work. Congratulations. Yeah, no, if you're like, hey, this isn't for me, whatever, I got the meals, but didn't love it, great. That's totally fine. All right, so I clicked on this before. Honestly, I eat a good variety already. I haven't been working out as much, but I am trying to lose some weight, and I have been. What kind of meals do you prefer? I don't care about keto or anything like that. I do like spice. You just done that and fed Hobbs? Wait, I don't see the Hobbs one. Where's the Hobbs one? I'm not seeing... I believe you. It was on another stream? Ah, I see. I see. I thought you were saying you did redeem that. Okay, so yes, it's 50% off your first box. So it's $7 per serving, which is more expensive than cooking at home, but it's certainly less than eating out. I'm gonna say, I don't understand how this is the most popular box from them. If, like, 2/3 of my meals during the week were a microwave meal, I don't think that's something I would want. I'm gonna go with just the 6. I mean, it is cheaper per box as you get to more, but like, there's something weird about 18 of your meals in a week being from a meal delivery, from a microwave meal delivery. No, I'm not yucking any yums on anyone who's done that. More power to you. That just seems like a lot to me. Getting started. I'm gonna hide my screen for a sec. Six per week seems like a lot to me already. Yes. 6 per week would be like 1, not quite 1 a day. It also does let you skip weeks or cancel or anything like that. But honestly, what I would do in this kind of situation is 18. Yeah, I think some of these are for families. Also, like, you can skip a week or cancel. Like, if you skip a week, it doesn't charge you or anything. So, say you skip a week and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna freeze, like, these just stay in my freezer. What I genuinely think is the play is to just do the 6 meals, skip a week every once in a while, and just, like, keep them in your freezer in general instead of... You know what I mean? Like, that makes more sense to me. But it is what it is. Wait. Oh no! It's not letting me use my code, I don't think. Let me see. Which would make sense, but unfortunately it's because I've used Factor before. It keeps giving you an error. What's the error? What's the error? You can see if we can figure this out. Wonder if the code is bugged? It should be bugged. My error is that it's saying that I've used... It's the unfortunate thing of, oh, I've literally used Factor before, and so I'm not a first-time purchaser. Error processing payment, that's a different thing. That has to do with your card. I would try again in a bit. I'm trying one other thing. But I probably shouldn't be trying to force myself to use... like, they literally suggest using your own code and getting a box. But, like, if it doesn't let me, it doesn't let me. Yep, alright. I'm gonna order my own thing later. Off stream, so I'm not trying to figure that out. Alright. Boom, boom. Well, thank you for attempting. We can figure this out later. It sounds like there's a couple people having issues, so I don't want to belabor the point. Token looks bananas. It does. In fact, let's do that next. I cannot believe this game is real. I genuinely can't believe this game is real. Marvel token. God, yeah, it's on. Is this the long trailer or the short one? I think we should watch the longer one. All right, we'll watch this for now. Guys, we have a Marvel game. I mean, okay, let's just watch so you can get the real experience of being like, no way. So when I was watching, I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's like Iron Man. And then I saw this. And then I saw this. And I was like, no. No. No way. It can't be. It can't be. Also, this art style is sick. I'm a sucker for this. To scale and like, I don't think so. I think that these will both survive just fine. I do think this hits the FGC culture for sure. It's so sick. Also, look at this version of Captain America and Iron Man. They made Iron Man a Power Ranger. Oh my god. I need to stop pausing. I just need to, let's watch it through. It looks so good. And then Miss Marvel tags in. Wait, what was the giant crossover flash? He just yelled Spidey sense. It's the one thing in English so far. Stage transitions, let's go. Was Star-Lord in any of the Marvel games before? I don't think so. Ghost Rider, alright. Doom looks so good. He looks so sick, and he has a gun. Okay. I do need to stop for this one thing. Storm looks sick. This is what I want to know. How does this work? How does this work? Because 4v4 seems untenable. There's a lot of discussion already about what this means. Already trying to figure out what this means. You can't just do a regular 4v4. I cannot follow that right now. It looks so good. The Doom bots. It's gotta be supers, right? Holy crap, it looks so good. You were sure that they used jump cuts between matches to show off this many characters? It's a 4v4 fighting game. There is more stuff than this trailer, and we're going to watch that too. They said there's like, you could have a point character as your main, and then like only assists where they can't swap in. You only need to truly master one character. Yeah, they're not making it a full, like, you have to learn all 4 characters. Because they're, like, I'm wondering if it's like how Skullgirls does it, where you have one supercharged character. We're going to see. Okay, this one I'm going to be willing to, like, pause. Okay. They don't. ARCSYS making a Marvel game. I cannot reiterate enough how I heard rumors about this. I heard rumors about this back in like 2-3 years ago at Combo Breaker, but that was a like everyone. Ooh, my camera's up really high for some reason. There we go. That looks better. But it was a like, hey, we heard ARCSYS is working on something big. We're going to see. And people were like, I've heard it might be Marvel. And then somebody else was like, I heard it might be a One Piece game. Like, it was not, I am shocked. I am shocked. I not into Marvel, but the art style looks amazing. The art style looks so good. I like Marvel comics a lot. I'm very burnt out on the MCU, and I'm so glad this is super stylized. It's so sick. Whoa, I didn't even realize that it flashed black there. Like black and white there. Like, look at these character designs. You need Psylocke in this game. I need everyone in this game. I need this to be like an 80-person game. Okay, we're looking for actual, so launcher. That's like a dust. That's like Strive dust. Because that's not even a launcher, that's straight into the air. We bounce back down. Yeah, that's straight up a dust. Tag in. Is this assist or active tag? I can't tell. Now that's active tag. So it looks like this is assist to bring Spidey in, and then he hits a button to swap to being the main character. And then there's Strive style screen changes. Whoa, okay, what are all the assists going on? Cap throws the, okay, Cap throws this thing, hits, combos into Star-Lord, and then Star-Lord actives, tags in. That is a giant gun. Wait. Big gun, okay. After seeing what 80 characters does to a game from, okay, I don't need 80 actually, but you know, the vibe for sure. Okay, I'm starting to notice there. So look what happens. Yeah, there's like a little pause there, and you can see a light go from Spider-Man. So let's go back a bit. I think Ghost Rider does his assist. This light transfers from Spider-Man to Ghost Rider, and now he's the person that can the player's fully controlling. Oh my god! Okay, into the thing. Doom gets a command grab? How does he do that? Just demolishes, slow walk into teleport behind into gun. Look at, Doom looks so good. Boom. Gun. Okay, I need to see if that screen also did that effect now. If it did, it's so sick. So yeah, it goes from full color to black and white. We're gonna be some light-based parasite infecting Marvel characters. Wait, what? On explosion, does this do the like stark black and white effect again? Because I thought that was really sick. Just shoot him. How many frames do I need to skip forward? Oh, it just goes from there to there. All right. Oh, the light transferring. It's just a hard zoom. Oh, you can see the halftone effect in his cape. Whoa, that's all camera movement. Yeah, you look at the bottom right-hand corner below the factor thing. You can just see it in the cape. Wow. Okay, I need to go back now. Oh wait, there it is. That was the black and white I was looking for. It's just later. There. That's so sick. For the comics to be like, hey, how do we want to do our screen impact moment? To go from halftone into that? For a split second? Oh my god. Okay, cool. Boom. Teleports. Aerial grab. Orbital tracking beam. That looks like a DP from Storm into a super. Wait, anime Storm? She looks very... Look at that. Okay, without motion blur. She looks so cool. She looks great. Drag down into... Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to... So, okay, so there's 4 characters on the screen. There's just a lot of blocking right now. Oh my god, okay, left side had all 4 out for a second here. Let's go back. But there's blocking? You need your Psylocke. Oh, I hit the caption button on accident. Hulkbuster. It's so good. It looks so good. It's like the perfect combination of the comic book art style and ARCSYS' like anime style. 2026 to PS5, Steam, and Epic. Huh. So PS5 and PC. Okay, we gotta watch the actual state of play now. Sony state of play. And because there was more to that trailer. Teamwork is unstoppable. Because the way they describe this makes me be like, I'm like, oh, they get it. They get it. I don't know if I've ever seen my social media timeline on Twitter and Blue Sky freak out this much. I genuinely, this might have been the biggest fighting game announcement that I've ever seen. Like, bigger than Street Fighter 6 existing, because everyone's like, oh yeah, you expect a new Tekken eventually. You expect a new Guilty Gear eventually, a new Street, like, whatever. This came out of nowhere. The fact that we're getting a new Marvel, but it's not MVC, that it's not Capcom, it's ARCSYS outdoing Capcom at their own game? No way. This segment is when it's like, oh, they get it. I mean, you have to imagine, this means that Marvel was pissed at Infinite. Because current Capcom actually is doing a good job.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。How would you feel about ARC making a Marvel fighting game? They know that it was such a big deal that they're making a documentary about, like, it. I'm not saying they're actually doing it, but this is what this looks like. It looks like they're making a documentary. いや、本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Could our company really handle this? I mean, How long do you think they've been working on this? Because a lot of people thought we were going to get a second Dragon Ball. How long do you think they've been working on this? It looks so good. I just can't get over it.
For working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching
I didn't know
Marvel,
they worked
we had
on
to kind
it.
of first float the idea.
Oh,
and let
wait,
them know, hey,
Sony did that, not
we're
them.
thinking about approaching a company like ARCSYS to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work
Yep.
with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this
It
team.
looks,
I mean,
even,
they couldn't make something.
even this little bit of gameplay that you see on the screen
Uppercutting
here
that
looks
challenge
so
into the
good.
stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
God, I love hearing that. They knew what this meant, and they're like, you either do this big and bold, or you don't do it at all. Is such a good line.
Bold, or crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach.
Also, kind of crazy if you think about that. Dragon Ball came out around the same time that like Marvel versus Capcom Infinite flopped. It gives me hope for so many other fighting games. Yeah, absolutely.
Certain IPs.
We're living in such a
You come in
good
with your
time
kind
for
of
fighting
own
games.
expectations of here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、まあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
That's
I remember personally.
So here, when we first submitted our designs to Marvel, they didn't like them.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時は
I'd love to see what some of the designs were.
反応はあんまり芳しくなかった。
It sounds like they were like, yeah,
印象があって
these
まあ
you're doing too much Marvel. We want to see more ARCSYS.
何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークの
Show me the Marvel
やりた
that
い
you want to
マーベ
create,
ルを見せてくれ
not
と
just
いうような話を
the
いただい
Marvel
た
that
ことがあっ
Marvel
て
makes, which is why
I
you see
remember
some of these
personally
wild
the
like
first time I
anime
saw
designs in the
Iron Man
superheroes.
was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマン
Like,
の
look
デ
at
ザインを
that!
皆さんご覧いただければわかると思うんですけ
Look
ど
at that Iron Man!
日本らしい
Distinctive
アークシステム
Japanese design,
ワーク
yeah.
スらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うのでマーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くてあこれなんだみたいないう感じで
It's like, yes, this is it.
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
It's
One of the
so
mantras
good.
that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別
Yeah,
なこといっぱい
I feel like we now see like anime versions of other things, and instead now we're getting like, what if Marvel is turned into this? Is
そう
crazy.
まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ、格闘ゲームのチーム バトルの中では4
4 and 4
対4
battle
というのはま
format.
ず本当に
Okay.
意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと、
When ARC looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics.
There's a
and
dinosaur?
adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay.
I need to play this. I need to play this so badly.
まあ今回4対4という、まあ、画期的
Sony,
な
you
ところ
own
をチャレンジしてい
Evo.
る
Let me
中
play
で
this at
4
Evo.
キャラクター
Please have a
練習しない
demo at
と
Evo.
勝てないんじゃないのとか安心して
I've
ください。
practiced
Learning
4 characters just to win.
is
Don't
extremely
worry.
daunting, but the team at ARCSYS Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I wonder how they're going to make it where just the one leader is powerful enough.
You know, this has just been an awesome journey.
Shared
and
health?
I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
Shared health?
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、
Hearing-
まあそれぞれ
Hearing the, like, people don't get to have this level of production when ARCSYS already puts on a phenomenal
の
show. It's
強い
so
思い
sick.
の中でこの
It's
タイト
so
ルを成
good.
功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途
So
中ではありますが
development.
続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思い
Announcing new
ますし、
characters.
キャラクター以外のコンテン
And
ツ
content outside
というところ
of just
も
the characters.
今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
The music is so good too. The music goes so hard. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so good. Okay. All right. All right. What are we thinking? Unless we want to talk about Marvel more. Do we want to move to Rivals? Do we want to do Season 3 of Street Fighter? I can do either. I can do both. Let's start with Rivals. I think. Let me check. Let's start with Rivals, then we'll move to Street Fighter. That way I know for sure I have time. I'm just making sure. All right, yep. Sorry, just checking to make sure that the Factor campaign is working. As a reminder, if you are newly turning in, I'm doing a campaign with Factor! !Factor in the chat. And you can get the access code for that one. They do pre-made meals that are delivered right to your home, 50% off and free shipping on your first box. And these are chef-made meals, super great for your like any sort of diets, whether you're keto, just calorie conscious, you're looking for specific things. It's all there. But also, I'm doing my own campaign, and for every like roughly 10 boxes, it's not always 10, I have different milestones set up. So at 10 boxes sold, I'll be bringing back Board the Platforms, a game show that I've run before. One sec, I'm just pulling it up so that I remember everything I've done. At 20, I'm going to be doing IRL content at a future Smasher fighting game major. 30, I'm going to be doing an online tournament called Wisely Wars for Rivals 2 and for Melee. 50, I'm literally just going to be able to replace my computer. That's a huge one that I'm really hoping we can get to. Because my computer is a decade old and it is in rough condition. There's a reason that my stream has just crashed every once in a while, and that would be why. 75, I'm going to be doing a Rivals Workshop Character Jam that I'm very pumped about. And at 100, I'm just going to straight up do an in-person event at something like Supernova. So, if you want to get good food and want to get some new content as well, stuff that I just literally wouldn't have the money to make otherwise. Let's help each other out. I've also, just to be like very frank and honest, I know I said before, I went into debt through being unemployed like 2 years ago when I lost my job. And I'm doing fine. Like I'm making money. I am getting back to where I need to be. But if I think it's around the like, if we hit like 60 or 70 boxes, I will literally be able to be debt free again immediately, which would be genuinely life-changing for me specifically. So that is kind of the big thing right now. That is why I'm going to be pushing all of the factor stuff so much. But it's also good food. It's great food. I am very excited about it. And once I do my own order off stream, we'll be getting all of that good to go. I saw some of the Jamie changes, and it seems I was wrong. It wasn't 3 pages, a meaningless change. I hope it's enough to make it appealing at mid to high level play. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. I mean, people are talking about Street Fighter in chat. I think we should move to Rivals right now. I want to talk about Absa. That's what we're going to be doing. Hyped to see Elena. I am too. I am definitely hyped for Elena as well. All right, let's get this up. So, Absa was announced at Combo Breaker. Absa is the Absa trailer terrifies me. Okay. All right. Let me take that over again. All right. So, Absa was announced at Combo Breaker, and she will be coming to Rivals 2 on July 1st. In order to get you ready for that July 1st release date, I want to show you what to expect with the new character. Because Absa was in Rivals 1, and we can analyze that trailer a little bit. So, I'm going to play Absa in Rivals 1. I'm going to show you guys some different stuff. Then we're going to go over the trailer, kind of break that down, go through it both normal speed and slower so that we can kind of get a good idea of what the character is doing. What has changed, what we are excited about, what we're maybe not excited about, what I'm terrified of. I think this character is going to be a menace to play against. But let's go. Oh, wait, I needed to say that we're playing Rivals 1, not 2. I switched to the wrong game. Rivals of Aether. There we go. So, Absa as a character is the, like, double jump cancel kind of character. So think Yoshi was, like, movement, but that's about it. There's also... I mean, so yeah, with the double jump cancel type characters, you have, like, Yoshi movement from Melee. You also have... Peach has a little bit of the double jump cancel. Ness is a character that has a lot of the double jump cancel stuff. She also has elements of Pikachu and elements of Zelda and elements of... I'm trying to think. I know that there's a couple more. Definitely Pikachu or Zelda and Zelda are like two of the big ones. But she really is a character all to herself. So, let's get into it. Pulling up Rivals 1 here. Oop, the game is very quiet right now. All right. do not need full display capture up still. Ah! Why is it so quiet? Alright. Do I just have the volume down really low? Is it quiet for you guys too? Okay. Don't think so. It's kind of low, but you can hear it. I'm going to turn it up a bit. I don't know why it's so low right now. That would explain it. And then let's have music turned off. And then we'll just have Spotify playing. That way we can use whatever we need for video later. So that's how that works. I think that's too loud now. I can't tell. Oh, it's just way louder to my headphones than it is for you guys. Got it. Okay. All right. I am going to turn it down a bit, though. All right, there we go. So, Absa. Oh my god, where'd she go? Everyone's favorite floating goat. Oh wait, I don't want practice. I want... Oh wait, no, that is what I want. My bad. So, like I said, double jump cancel character. So you can jump forward and then double jump back out, allowing you to get really nasty, like fade away. And if you drop... Oop, I can't time it. There we go. I was thinking it was... Yeah. And so you can even do things like, because what a double jump cancel means is that you see how her first jump does that, and her second one has her almost dip down. In fact, I'm going to try to pause the second one like right at one of those lines. So the second one, she dips down before moving up again. Which means you can do stuff like that. Where, because I'm canceling my movement, I am like double tapping the jump button so that I get like the lowest to the ground aerial possible. If I hold it, that happens. So instead of like, this is what happens if I jump into a quick aerial and then hit fall. There. You can literally do it that quick. I'm excited for the return of Penguin, so long as I never have to play her. I've played Penguin in bracket before, and I definitely got stocked. You might notice, these aren't doing the same thing on hit. Sometimes it has that big effect. Sometimes it's doing that. You see the... Come on. That, like, hit marker, that little circle? That's the sweet spot. She's got it on all, not that one, all of her kicks. So back air, forward air, and down air. If you you don't sweet spot, you get something like that. If you do sweet spot, it's way stronger. What timeline are we in at VC without the VC, right? They really took the Marvel 4 and were like, what exactly are we doing with this? So that is the first step of Absa, is that she's a character that's gonna have a lot of like, oh, I want the person in the air. Well, make sure you're hitting your sweet spots. It's like, oh, that didn't kill. Now let's... Okay, I still missed. As you might be able to notice, I don't play this character. Bam! That's how much stronger it is if you hit the sweet spot. Absa is going to reward precision and spacing. But that's why I wanted to mention the double jump cancel stuff, because that lets you get aerials out super low. Missed the last 10 minutes, no worries. For normals, she's got this down tilt that is very annoying. Jab is, you can just hold. Forward tilt seems fine. It has a weird, like, all right, whatever. Oh, that was dash attack. Till do it twice. And then you have a full, okay, not quite full screen, but nearly full screen. Oh, Chemical has made happy Pride. Yeah, we literally may have gotten the biggest fighting game announcement ever. Today. Oh, what would that be? We are getting Marvel made by Marvel Tag Fighter made by Arc System Works, the people that make Guilty Gear. It's insane. It's Marvel, baby. It is Marvel, baby. We already watched the trailer and did everything else earlier. But oh my god, I'm so excited. Y'all ready for this channel to get taken over by Marvel for a little bit? When that game comes out? Link? I mean, just YouTube. It was like 3 of my top, like, it was announced in the state of play. Like, this was not a like leak or like a small thing. This was in the Sony state of play today, which is like what E3 has turned into. All right, so I've gone over the aerials. Oh wait, up air. Also, boom. You can hear it even. I'm sure if you just YouTube Marvel, yeah. It was like a lot of my recommended things, but I also follow a lot of fighting game YouTubers. So, you're like, oh, well, I have a bunch of strong kicks. None of those really link. Can we check out some top Absa moments? Yeah, definitely. We can show Penguin sets. Penguin was like the #2 player in the world. This is her main. This is absolutely like, she said, I'm coming back to the game in earnest when Absa's in it. Oh, that's your strongs. And then her whole thing with elemental synergy, she makes a cloud. That's my side special. Now my down special puts a timer on it. That causes a big explosion. These are very strong, actually. Let's see if I can time this. You can also just hit the person directly. And you may have noticed something there. If I hit a down air anywhere into that cloud, it does not matter if I... Oh, that's up air. Okay, I have to actually hit, though. It automatically sweet spots then. So the cloud will extend the sweet spot. Like that. I sweet spotted the cloud, it still did the effect on the maple. Oh, and just once for the one time. Where's the back hit of this? How come I'm not hitting the back hit? Whatever. All right. But oh no, that cloud isn't just for throwing at people and extending sweet spots. And doing this. It also can make a thunder line. That line is really, really, really strong. So let's get someone up to like, I don't know, 90? Sure. Bam. And now you see. I've seen some people call Absa a zoner. I don't think that's true. I think she's a zoner if you also consider Ness to be a zoner, because he uses PK Fire. But I do think Absa can do some gross stuff. Like, I have seen people do, like crazy ping pongs. We're gonna have to look it up, because I'm just not good enough to do any of them. The other thing is that I showed before that... Wait, can I not put it on myself? Oh, right, they changed that. There we go, I have to hold it. Then I put it on myself. So now I'm the mine if that happens. Including zipping around. It's gross. It used to be way better. Okay. Imagine you're like off stage. Oh, okay, I just killed. And an Absa comes out at you like that. It looked fast in the trail. I wouldn't be surprised if it's balanced differently in Rivals 2. But yeah, Absa's movement gets crazy too with all the double jump stuff. I'm just not great at it. You can also cancel by sliding. You see there, I was in special fall. Let's see if I can do it. Technically, I slid off the platform there. So I'm edge canceling the... There we go. How many directions are there for upbeat? Yes, just 8. It's like Pikachu, kind of. That's okay, that's what I thought. If you only use one of them from the ground, you can act. Two? No. But yeah, there's like quick attack stuff, and I'm trying to go up. Yeah, there's a lot of difficult Absa attack that it's all specific movement that I can't do because of it. If you use 2 from the air in the middle, 1 hits the ground, you're still actionable. Right, okay. There we go. That's how it works. Thank you. Thank you. Played the mod 4XM. That version of YouTube made me want to play it. Oh, it's sick. I did not know that's what 4XM YouTube did. It has to be the middle one, right? I'm so bad at this. This is all stuff I've not practiced. I should have brought Penguin in. Whee! Trying to think if there's any other weird ABSA specific stuff. Other than, like, you can imagine some of the ping pong combos you can get. Cloud hop? How do you do that again? Oh, right. If you just tap it, you just set a cloud down in the air. Neutral B? Oh, right. Whee. It just drops the cloud. It also makes you jump in the air. I literally forgot she had a neutral B. There's a neutral special. Which is just how you get it into more specific placements. And it gives you an extra jump. So watch. 1, 2, 3. Except I was holding to the side still. Whee! That is actually so cool. I can't wait. She's sick, yeah. I'm just not good at her. So we will definitely be watching some Penguin stuff later. But, like, I have seen... Wait, what happens again if it's there? Yeah, it just zaps them quick. Like, you can get some crazy stuff where it's like, nope, I want you out there. The logic with up B's, the last zip should touch the ground at the beginning, whether it's the only zip or the second one. Got it. That makes sense. Special pummel looks like better Poppy. We're gonna see. Poppy's very fun, though. I like the idea of an attack that drags the person in. It's just very rare in fighting games. Like, look at that! I'm not even good at this character, and that kind of stuff is fun. Now, there are some things that people don't like, such as getting hit by soft hit and not knowing how to DI it, and knowing if you DI up, they're going to do up air, and if you DI away, they're still going to hit you with forward air, because they can do that. This character is the character that got Jackie Peanuts to stop playing Rivals 1 for a long time. Like, literally is like, nah, I'm good, and then came back for the sequel. That's the kind of drift, like, movement stuff that I'll really need to work on for playing the character. It's a lot of the ABSA specific tech that I'm not gonna be able to do the quick attack stuff. Is it called quick attack in this game? I actually don't know. I had an idea. You see the vision. All right. I'm gonna pull up just because I am not very good with this character. Actually, let's do one more thing, just for some general movement to show you guys. Like, her floating gives her so much she can do. And that's ignoring all the quick attack stuff. Which apparently I can't do right now. Why can't I go up? There we go. Like, a good Absa will be able to attack you from, like, any area. Also, I wasn't showing it, but Nair is really good. Because you can choose, like, do I want to drag the person in, or do I want to hitfall it? There's so much this character can do. Like, drag down into up strong is gonna kill people. Nair in general is really good in Rivals too, so just add her to the list. Nair in general is good for any platform fighter, to be clear. Like, most characters in most platforms, I can't think of any good character that doesn't also have a good Nair. But this is just me. This is just me and what I can do. I am not great at this character. So, let's show some Penguin stuff. Or at least some Absa stuff. If you guys don't know what I'm saying when I'm saying Penguin, Penguin was the #1 Absa player in Rival Squad. Gravity up because you neutral B, place a cloud, and instantly back air sweet spot it. It's pretty difficult input. I've seen it. I just didn't know what the input was. That makes sense. Okay. Every time I pull up anything, I just see thousands of posts about Marvel ARCSYS. ARCSYS Marvel. Okay. While I'm pulling this up, a reminder, we've got the Factor campaign going on. If you want to help me out and get some real good food in the process. I was gonna say fresh. They are frozen. They were freshly made at some point and then frozen. Chef prepared meals delivered right to your door, and you will be able to help me fully upgrade a lot of the content that I'm making. I will say, we've got the milestones in place for a reason. If they don't sell, I won't be able to do it, and that's totally fine. But that is the goal. That is what I'm hoping for. But if you want to get some wonderful, great meals, I mean, I was seeing turkey chili. I was seeing, like cream cheese salmon, like herb cream cheese salmon. Like, there's a bunch of really good stuff. These are not just like Hot Pockets that you threw in the microwave. Okay. Penguin Absa? Is this gonna find it? These are sets. Is there a combo video? I could just watch Absa destroy people, but Absa combo video. God, these are all like 9 years ago. Where are more current ones? Has no one made Absa combo videos? There's no way. Yo, Wolfpack, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Thank you. Is it? I'm really not finding any Absa combo videos by people that I know. That's crazy. Like, there are some. I just don't know the people ahead of time. So that's what I wanted to double check. Do we just look up a penguin thing anyways? Is that what we do instead? Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. I was trying to find a penguin combo video, and I'm just not finding it. There's the full stream video. It's not a combo. You don't think Penguin ever made combo videos? Yeah, but I didn't. I'm surprised I'm not seeing one. Like, I'm not seeing one like that someone made for Penguin. All right, we're just gonna have to look up Penguin sets and just find a good set. Penguin Absa. All right. Penguin versus Elkies. Penguin versus Cake. Penguin versus Jirai. All right, we'll do the Penguin versus Cake. I'm pretty sure Cake wins, but we will definitely be able to see some stuff.
It's gonna be.
Ooh, you're right. Any Akashi one would be good too. You're right about that. Akashi, for anybody who doesn't know, was a top 10 in the world Absa player. Who also was a great commentator. I say that like they're dead. They are alive. They just aren't quite as active in Rivals 2. All right.
Very interesting because, like you said, how do you surprise someone? You don't.
Oh,
Unless you are
it's
holding
SPS.
back. Not much else to say than that. This is.
You can just feel the weight on Penguin's shoulders, but I don't think he feels it.
Like, okay. Yeah, we are immediately seeing... Oh, by the way, this skin where the cloud is a penguin is because Penguin won a tournament and got her character, like, got her name in the game.
Oh, this is the time to just empty out every sleeve of everything you've got. We're at grand finals here at Double Down. Cake Assault from the winners, and Penguin is going to need to get 2 sets against the player
I'm
that
just
hasn't dropped
literally
one
going to zoom around until we find some cool penguin stuff. We don't have time to watch the whole thing, but as long as we can see some
Not much else
combos.
to say than that. This is.
You can just feel the weight on Penguin's shoulders, but I don't think he feels it already, starting off with 73%. And this is just such a classic situation.
Big. See that?
trades with the forward airs there. Cake Assault knew that Penguin was coming out.
Like, that's the kind of stuff that Absa can do. Is 73% hits the forward air and just drifts full out for the next one. We even happened to double down. Double down turned into like a different tournament, I'm pretty sure.
Good enough to avoid the kick, so he tried to get an aggressive option out first and almost gets away with it.
Yep, there's the quick attack edge cancel stuff where you land with the middle one on and then you hop back off.
You know what would be absolutely crazy here, Steve?
Oh, that platform movement to get the drift back. Look at this. Boom, back in.
If the same thing that happened to Cake at Genesis is going to happen to Penguin, right? You lose to Soul Rifle in winners, you beat him in losers, and then you just have unstoppable momentum going forward.
Yes, and that was a really interesting pair.
Yeah, we'll frequently throw the cloud out, wall jump up, pop it, throw the cloud back out.
It is true, but he didn't dash into it. Instead, he had the clone there, didn't pop the clone, and starts charging the cape behind smoke. It was a bit of deception and maybe
such a legendary set.
And the lack of a kill.
It's funny is I barely remember this set, but I just knew that it was Penguin against Cake, so it's going to be a good one, and we're just looking for good Penguin stuff.
Up cape, and he knew that Penguin would be DIing away from the second hit of up strong, and he found the down strong instead to deal with it.
Right.
But we still have.
So you see here, throws out the cloud, pops it to cover the smoke.
To not let that back air connect. And it's another opportunity for him to rack up what he can to make this comeback.
I'm so excited to see Penguin play this game again. I'm so excited to see Penguin playing Rivals 2. Okay, let's move up till a cool thing happens, basically. God, it's just impossible to kill Cake.
I've also seen him just jump off stage at Penguin and punish him for even starting up to keep his own stock alive as long as possible.
I really chose a set where Cake lives that long.
Ooh, the chase?
Yeah, wow, wait, what happened?
Get rid of the ability to hide.
Let's just watch this last stock here.
More of attrition trying to get rid of the ability to hide behind this smoke. He's been spreading smoke more and more.
Great movement.
That has been
ooh, the chase? Not gonna even need
yeah.
More and more in ways that
bam, you just got lightning kicked so far out.
And I gotta think that if so, let's
moment.
Here comes the double jump. Yeah. Yes, if he survives that, Penguin is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he survives, Penguin is there, 100%. And that's not even bad DI on the forward air. That's just getting caught by the combo starter in the wrong spot. Had he been maybe a roll distant further in on stage, he would be able to survive.
Because Penguin makes Absa look so fast. That's the big thing. And will just murder you for being at the wrong spot off stage.
I think it works well for
the down tilt to cover at ledge, and then you have option coverage to get back on.
Penguin, but with these platforms being something he's been struggling with.
And
whenever it presents itself,
it's
else. Squeaky, just like you talked about, Cake Assault to stay.
Wait, when did Cake die?
You can tell counter pick for forward,
just something he's been struggling with.
Yeah, so this stage has been a favorite
sure, up tilt into
for quite some time.
kick.
And that's been something that I've been seeing Cake Assault get on everybody else, is the 1-2 hit of that up strong.
Wooly, thank you for the sub. Yo, you got the factor spot nice? I did.
Okay, I know you're ready for the first
I did. I'll be shouting it out all month, but there is a bunch of milestones, and if people are able to buy, if they're able to support, like I said, it is not necessary. There's a lot of stuff that I'm excited about being able to do.
So. Now even stocks here on his counter pick, and Penguin riding the momentum.
If you want to get some good meals and support the channel at the same time, that was gross. 40%, 60 gets the soft into the sweet. Bam, bam. There you go.
Cake Assault down a full stock. That was an early.
Like, this is the kind of stuff that Absa is doing to people. When we're talking about this is the kind of stuff Absa is doing to people. But now, let's take a look at the trailer. Let's see what some of the new stuff is. We're going to watch it once without pausing, and then we're going to do a much deeper breakdown.
Soared the skies.
I will react,
Taught
but
the
we're just not going to pause because I have to tell
the
myself.
Arcai Mountains. Her brothers and sisters quarreled ferociously.
Oh wait, I lied because I do need to switch the category to Rivals 2 now. Rivals of Aether 2. Bam. There we go.
And so, she left Aether and her people behind. The Airstriders wanted her back, and so they forged the Kaelin orbs to light her way home. Our goddess descended, only to find her followers divided. Do we expand or endure? Who should have the right to fly? All this and more drove her back to the highest of heights once again. I will not sit idly and wait for her return like the Air Elders. I must set out to challenge my own principles.
Dash attack, drag down Nair. Oh my god, I can't pause. I can't pause. So down throw, back air. I love that we have skeletons. So spooky.
Time to conduct some field tests.
The only saving grace is that I think a lot of people are not good at playing Absa. She's tricky. What was that? Okay, that's special combo's gotta be. Cloud was on Locks at some point? I specifically haven't watched this trailer since my initial viewing, so that I could be a little bit more honest. Oh, special pummel like makes it so the cloud sticks to you. Like C4. Okay. Alright. We do like lore, but...
She taught the Airstriders her way. Her brothers and sisters quarreled ferociously.
Let's move up.
And so, she left Aether and her people behind. The Airstriders wanted her back, and so they forged the Kaelin orbs to light her way home. Our goddess
I'm gonna start baiting a different character now.
only to find her
I
followers
thought that
divided.
this was gonna be... I thought that Absa was gonna be the final character for the season.
Who
That's
should
what I
have
thought
right
the
to fly?
direction was going to
All
be.
this and more.
July
drove
1st is so
her
far away.
back
What do you
to
mean
the
a whole month?
highest
It
of
is a
heights
whole
once again.
month. It's
I
an
will
entire
not sit
month.
idly and wait for her return like the Air Elders. I must set out to challenge my own principles.
Okay. Alright, let's do this super
Challenge my own
slowly.
principles.
So that's just dash attack. Into drag down Nair, jab, forward tilt. Wait, was that forward tilt 1? I didn't see the 2. Oh no, that is forward tilt 1 into 2, just comboing. Got it. Okay. So you see here, jab, bird skeleton. And then I think this is forward tilt 1. Yeah, forward tilt 1, where she does the first initial thing into the much longer. If only I had a new character to play in a game that would help you wait. Oh, wait. Hello, Elena. Yes. This gameplay is a lot slower than you remember. That's because I'm trying to see how this combo works. Oh, her hand's glowing. Into, yeah, forward tilt 2. And then the person DI's hardened, so you can get the forward strong. I don't think anything's weird about this. This seems like a normal combo. Cloud. What move? Wait, was that down tilt? I think it was down tilt. Yeah, down tilt to pop up into the up strong. Down. That has to be down throw. That has to be down throw. Here. There's no way that's not down throw. We see that bugs have endoskeletons and exoskeletons in the Rivals world. What move was that? This one. Is this the new down strong? Or is it, oh, that's that up tilt. It doesn't look like up tilt. It does the same thing that up tilt does, though. See it again. Is that up tilt? It's either up tilt or a new move. Kicks into kicks. Down strong? That's what I'm wondering. But down strong before was a whole different thing. No, that's down strong. That's down strong. So here, this is down strong. Spin.
Time to conduct some field
Wait,
tests.
just jab? Oh, it's not just a held jab before, or like before. She sits down the same way she sits down when down tilting in Rivals 1. Is this jab jab? Oh, that's jab jab into the same tilt. This might be up tilt. You're right, that's up tilt. That's jabs canceled into up tilt. Jab jab, up tilt. Okay, got it. Special get up. Pulls lightning from the heavens. And then she can place. So this is a charge. So you do have to hold the button still before you can teleport around with it. Yeah, that's the same then. Little hop, pop it, special pummel. And it looks like special pummel makes it so that the cloud sticks to you, which is... when someone said it looks like better Poppy, I don't think it is. Because you still have to get the cloud on the person then. You're just giving them a property where their cloud will stick to them. Whereas Poppy's on them already, and then you have to throw the seed so it pulls. In this case, you're giving them the sticky property. He's blue. Pops him into the cloud, and then... That's just she's gonna do like a one tap of the special button to secure the kill hill. Here. Pop. Bam. I'm gonna re-say that again. It comboed though? It might have. I don't trust combos in this kind of video. Like, there's been combos already where the person's clearly holding in the entire time to make the combo look better. Or the way the Krag teched exactly where they needed to so that you could get off the wall. So I don't know if this is bad DI. I don't know. But you got the sticky, we got the bomb. That's basically C4, lights out. Oh, wait, that's the first time seeing up special into grabbing the ledge. Is that a falling up air? Yeah, falling up air. Get the tech. Like this. None of this happens in a real match. It would be cool, but a lot of this is like the person techs there and then jumps right into the move. It could for sure happen in a match, but it's designed to look good for the trailer. But anyways, let's see the whole combo. That's so gross. Into the lightning line is so sick. All right, let's slow that down again. Is that fall through platform into cancel up air? Let's see. So we got drag down nair, grab, forward throw. Oh. No, that's up throw. That's not a platform cancel up throw. Unless there's another one later. This is just up throw itself. Into the pop. You teleport out, hit the person. Oh, it's at the end? All right. Pummel. Forward throw to get him into the cloud. Bang. Oh, yeah. If you've got the cloud on you and you're at death percent for the lightning line, you're just dead. Obviously, you could parry, but, like, as long as they pop it while you're hit stun, you're dead. That is Snake C4 all day. Yeah, that's some kind of cancel up air. Flat drop into, like, fade back up air. But yeah, Absa is going to be sick. As loath as I am to admit it, she's going to be really dope. She's going to be so cool. Yeah, I think what we're looking at as a character, like I said, it's going to be the first double jump cancel character in Rivals 2. It's going to be a lot of difficult movement. She will be able to move fast, but if you don't have it in your hands to, like, I need to figure all of this out together, it's going to feel lethargic. You're going to feel stuck. But if you're able to put in some of the time, get all the double jump cancel stuff. Oh, you're right. We didn't see her ledge special. Interesting. Okay. All right. We saw her get up special and her special pummel. We didn't see a ledge special. Like, in the right hands, she can move really fast between the double jump cancels, the quick attack cancels by landing with the middle one and then going back out. The zip zips, she's going to be really good. She's going to be tricky. She's going to be tricky, but in the right hands, she's going to be terrifying. The kind of character that you really want to, like, she doesn't want to be in your face because she'll tend to get beaten out there, but she's not a zoner either. She's not, like, just trying to throw things. She's trying to get her cloud set up and then pop you into it and ping pong, and, like, it's almost a set play character. Not really. It's not set play. More like a trap character, where she's trying to get you into these weird, uncomfortable spots of, like, well, I can't DI that way because the cloud's there, but because I DI'd up, she just up-aired me instead. Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on like that. A lot of stuff like that, I think. Yeah, I think she's going to be sick. She will be out July 1st, and I will be streaming her all day on July 1st. Wave dash was really important for Absa speed. It seems like it didn't change. Yeah. She's slow in the air, but, like, has weird movement in the air. She's not slow in the air. She's slow in the initial part, but that's why she's a double jump cancel character. And so if you're able to use it and then the wave dash around, she speeds way up. 24-hour stream. Wait, not 24-hour stream. Just when I am live. I will be live a long time with Absa for sure. For sure. I'm going to be trying to get some stuff up day one as well. Hopefully Absa fills another playstyle for you. Yeah, absolutely. I think she's going to... I think there's a lot of people who've been waiting for this kind of character. There hasn't been a like, flying around, double jump, floaty. A lot of the people that are really impressive in this game are, like, rush down in your face, and she's just not. That's not the kind of thing that she's trying to do, or that she's good at even. Hopefully you can fix your adapter by July 1st. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, what time is it? It is 9:12. I didn't stream as long as I was going to, but I also started a lot later than I was thinking I would. Let me think. Who would I classify as a zoner in Rivals 1? I think Ellie and Malo for sure. Ellie and Malo. Because they're both just trying to throw stuff at you the whole time. Trying to think. Do I play some Street Fighter? Do I play some Rivals? Do I just call it for the night? Flindo summoned. Flindo was here earlier. For sure. Yes, Stream Elements. Thank you for the ad. Thank you. Gonna do one last shout out for Factor for sponsoring the streams for the month. All right. Yep. Another shout out for Factor. Like we said, there is the chef prepared meals that are going to be delivered right to your door. I'm going to order my own right after this, right after stream. So I'm going to force you to watch me eat those later. It's going to be great. But genuinely, if you are looking for some food, they have keto options. They do have keto options. They have basically any diet, whether you're looking for protein or pescatarian or keto or like they have all of that. You can also look at the menu ahead of time and they will give you a, like, here's 30 ones you could choose from. You just got to pick your own. Or you got to set that up. That's a terrible way to explain that. You can, there's like over 30 options and you're able to like choose which ones you want for your 5. Or you can just say like, I don't know, surprise me. Show me whatever you think I would like. But, yep, if you look into the description or the About section on YouTube or Twitch or any number of things, you're going to be able to find that. There will be a link so that you guys can get a hold of that. Oh, hello, Hubs. But yeah, it is 50% off your first box, free shipping, 20% off any of the other or any of your next couple if you decide to stick with it. And if you don't, no worries. If it's not for you, that's fine. I'm still paid. I'm still paid if you just get the one, and that's totally fine. But yeah, I think I think the food's good. I've gotten it before. I'm excited about this. I'm really hoping this can be a longer, like, ongoing partnership if things go well. But even if they don't, I think it'll be great. Also, let's pull that up. I want to remind you guys that it's not just getting the food, although the food is great. They are literally paying me more than double. So I can explain this. The cheapest box is a little over like $40. Is like the fewest number of meals. I think it's 6 meals, $40. If you don't like it, great. You don't have to keep getting them. But if you do that $40, I'm still paid $100, which is literally more than double. If you've ever been like, hey, I want to support wisely, but I don't really know how. This is better than donating to me. You could give me the money directly and it still wouldn't like fit this much. This is more than double what the normal campaign is, or what like a normal donation is. They will just give me $100, and that's $100 that I'll be using to go to future events, start being able to pay my editors more. Literally, if I get to like the, 6, it's higher than it sounds because I also have some of these, like the Wisely Wars and other things are things that I'm going to like put money into actually putting on the content, like money for the person who wins the tournament and for the commentators and for the TO. You're the only streamer who can tempt me with more with the prospect of giving you money than the sponsor product itself. Yes. That's the goal. What was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, like the Wisely Wars, which is a tournament series that I'm going to do. If we get to 30 boxes sold, I have money that I will be setting aside to like pay the TOs and pay the staff and commentators and like I have a prize pool for the players. One of the things is I'm just going to buy a new computer at 50 boxes. And so like, despite all of that, there's a spot here where somewhere in the like, if we sell 60 to 70 boxes, I will literally be able to pay off the rest of the debt that I have from when I was unemployed for a while, when I was like looking for work and had to just put more money on a credit card than I was comfortable with for, like just to pay rent and buy food and, your basic stuff. So, like I said, this genuinely is a huge help. Anybody that is able to, it is more than double the money. If you can't, totally get it. I totally get it. No worries. So, with that, it is 9:18. Do I stream a little bit longer? I'm gonna leave it up to chat. Chat, what do we want to do? I'm getting pretty tired. It is late. I will be able to stream tomorrow, and I will definitely be live earlier. I know we didn't play Street Fighter because I wasn't expecting the huge Marvel announcement today. Do we do some Rivals actual gameplay and then Street Fighter tomorrow? I think that might be the play. I think that might be the play here. Problem is that starting a new segment at after 9 o'clock at night is very late. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to call it for the night. One last shout out for the Factor, !Factor in the Twitch chat, or you can look in the description if you're on YouTube. Will literally be the best way you could probably ever support me as far as like direct money to support levels. And if you can't, totally get it. No worries. All right, let's see who else is live. Let's go raid somebody. Who is actually live right now? Okay, let's see here. Oh, right. I forgot how many people are probably going to be doing Switch 2 stuff. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm going to raid kick. Go say hi. I will be live again tomorrow. We're going to be doing more than... he's streaming a tournament. He's playing against Stango right now, which probably means it's very far through. All right, good night. I will see you all later.